Hello guys, welcome back to new video. And in today's video we will be discussing about uh, basically we are starting a new series. We are done with the carbohydrates of the biomolecules, and in today's video we are initiating the proteins part. So proteins are also one of the major biomolecules, and hopefully today we'll be starting it, and uh, we'll be accomplishing all the topics related to it as soon as possible, clearing all the concepts. Now, the today's topic is proteins, and in this is the part one. You will find a complete series on the channel in different parts. Uh, Today is the introduction, as it is written. We'll be discussing about the introduction and the basic details. Like we're looking into what significance the protein has got, and what are the what's the composition and all that. So, as we all know that, first of all, uh, let me insert a picture for you guys to make your concepts clear with images as well. Proteins. Proteins. I would take a minute to load this picture. Get back to you guys. Okay, guys, I'm back with these wonderful pictures. These pictures will help you a lot to understand the topic. And do remember that I will not mentioning each and single point. And do remember or write up whatever I'm saying. I'm just mentioning very important things related to the topic, which can come in your competitive exams. So I'm not writing everything. Just listen up my lecture and note it down. So first of all, before entering the topic, you're gonna see a picture on this side that is showing protein. Now, uh, basically these are the sources of protein. Uh, this shows that protein is one of the biomolecule and that is present in our the nutrition that we take. And uh, this shows like which sort of nutrition has proteins. Proteins is overall present in almost all the food, but the rich amount protein is present in these sort of foods. For suppose in the center of the O you've got an egg. So here you can find sorry. Okay, so it is back. Over here you're gonna find this egg, and for this egg you'll find protein in it. Similar sort of foods, like we have got proteins, we have got fish, we have got some meat, red meat, and we have got some nuts, we have got some dry fruits. Like there are a variety of dry fruits put it over here, and we have got some fruits as well. We have got milk. We have got, so you have heard from your mother maybe saying like milk, drink the milk so that you get protein. Do you gonna supply protein to your body? So this is things like protein is rich in them. So protein, why we are saying like eat protein in food, this is healthy. So there are reasons behind that. Time by time, when we will understand things, we will automatically get to know how significance matters of the proteins. Let me tell you the overview of the significance. It is the most vital biomolecule for the carrying the cell activities. The most vital organic compound for of the cell which may carry out cell activities is the protein. And uh, what if you do is this, for suppose uh, there's a point that you've got a cell. So cell a good amount of good amount of cell part is consisting of protein. Like that, this part is of protein. So the cell has the protein has got its significance in the cell as well, because it's a major constituent of the cell. And when you dry a cell, you will find that there is a proteinous mass left behind. So protein is a biomolecule and is organic, of course, so that it is composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Now there is an addition of a compound. If you're going to see, uh, sorry, the carbon, the hydrogen, hydrocarbons, and oxygen, hydroxides, as we are known as the carbohydrates, but in the proteins we have got addition, that is the nitrogen. So nitrogen, we're looking into the structure. I would like to tell you that the protein is a heteromolecule, but it is consisting of consisting of the amino acids which are similar units, but we have difference in them. Like amino acid is 90% the same, or we can say it's 60% the same than the first one, but there's a difference. We're looking into the difference very soon. uh, like it is also termed as a nitrogenous compound due to the presence of the nitrogen, and it is present in food like pulses, milk, and all that, which I have shown you guys. And it is heteropolysaccharide, and it is very rich source of energy. Remember this point, like protein has got a huge significance. Like uh, protein is building material of the body as well. Like protein makes your bones strong, and it is the last thing that which gets digested. Like first of all the starch gets digested, then the fat and the lipids, and at last the proteins come. This means that this is a good, like whenever you're dieting, you are said to eat the proteinous food. So that is the reason, like uh, because protein is digested at last, so that your fat gets out. And if you are eating starch, so body will be digesting starch, so there would be no any breakdown of fat as well. Now let's get more into it. According to WHO reports, according to WHO research or survey or reports, we have got a data that uh, we have got a data that minimum daily diet, in a daily diet, protein, I'm writing protein, uh, writing over here, protein per day, protein per day, minimum, that is minimum is uh, 30 37 gram, 37 gram, and the maximum is 62 gram. Do remember these points, uh, and do follow this in your practical life as well. Like this is an important count. Minimum you're gonna eat 37 gram and maximum 62 gram in a day of protein. And uh, fish is also proteinous source. And if we talk about protein, so I would like to tell you that enzymes, which are biological catalysts, all lie under the proteins. Protein has a lot of types. You will get to know about them time by time. You are not, maybe you are not guessing like how much proteins play a role in our body, but soon you will get to know. The proteins are consisting of amino acids. This is an important term, that amino acids, acids. The proteins are composed of amino acids. And what are amino acids? The amino acids are having formula like this one. C is in the center. We have got H hydrogen upside over there, and we have got NH, NH2, NH2, and H2, H2, NH2, and over one side we have got C uh, double one O and one OH, and downward side we have got R. R is the radical. R is the radical. Now the whole this is the structure of what we say amino acid, and this is quite simple. This is very important structure. Now I would like to add a point, like this part till this one is same same in all. This one part is same in all amino acid, in all amino acid. Only the difference is in this R. The radical group is difference. There's a difference in the radical group. That was the reason in the starting I was saying like amino acid are 60% the same, but they are heteromolecules. Protein are heteromolecules because the radical group differs. Uh, we'll be talking more about the radical, what are the examples of radical and all that in our upcoming videos. While some of the examples of that may be the hydrogen, uh, we'll be discussing of course. Uh, we'll be discussing like this is the one unit of the amino acid, and there are R over here is the radical, and radical has 20 types, around 20 types found in the human body. uh, okay, so we'll be discussing about the R radical and the different amino acid combine, they form a chain and they form a protein. So that is how it works. In the last video we're talking about that, like how these amino acid combine and what like biology important. We have got 20 radicals, we were discussing the important ones. And uh, if you if you talk, uh, 20 types are in biologically important, while 200 plus types of amino acid are there. If we talk generally, we have got 200 plus types of amino acids, while only 20, around 20 are found in human body or they are biologically important. So yes, do remember this structure, this is very important. Let's get into diagrams to make you more clear. This is like the one amino acid, this one molecule which I have shown you here, these combine to form these proteins are joined by the peptide bonds, and these peptide bonds form polypeptide chains, and amino acid chains are also called the polypeptide chains, and the polypeptide chains look like this, and they work as a single unit forming different. Now this is the animated structure of a protein, like you're gonna see how coiled and decoiled it is. So you will get to know each of them in our later videos. This is just an overview, like you should be known about these things exist. Like here you're gonna see that this is kind of a different shape, and these are just animated pictures. You will get to know, like this is you gonna say, for suppose this is the one radical, or the one amino acid group, this is second one, this is third one. You can take like these are combining in a way like this, and yeah, we are good to go. And I do hope that you've got the concept. If you did, do like the video. Meet you guys in the next video. Till that, goodbye.